Hey guys, it's Rico around 4 here, or Rico for short, and today I have another League of Legends match for you. This one featuring Kennen, solo top actually. So, how are you guys? Just gonna ask you guys, have good manners. So, Kennen, is an AP champ, and I'll quickly go through the rest of my team and the enemy team. So, we're gonna have a Cassidy mid against I believe a Katarina mid, yeah. Then we're gonna have a Talon jungle against an enemy Tryndamere jungle. I'm gonna be top as Kennen versus I think it was Malphite. And then we're gonna have Vayne and Lulu bot against Sion Taric, I think it was. So first of all, the enemy bot lane, Sion Taric, a little bit weird, but I guess it can work because Sion being a great damage early on with his E and his W, but I think mostly it's because it's a double stun lane. You've got Taric stun and then Sion stun, so it was going to be pretty deadly down bot, but we did have a Vayne and Lulu, so hopefully it should be alright. Alright, so Talon jungle is actually quite alright. He starts Vampiric Scepter. I'm not sure if that's actually good. In my experience, Boots 3 or Cloth 5 is actually much better. Well, for any champ, it's actually better. Well, it depends. Anyway, I'm ranting on. So, they were going to have a Malphite top, and he was the only person on the enemy team to have Flash. We thought that he would be going bot, so, I was hoping that our Talon player would be able to do a level 2 gank top. So, start with your Rake, and then get your E, and then just go gank. But, unfortunately, it is Malphite, so he does have Flash, so he won't be ganking top. Anyway, so we're going to give him a good leash, and then we're going to go, we're going to go all to our own lanes, and, go from there. So, Kennen is an AP mid champ who, actually, doesn't use mana, uses energy, so actually is a ninja champ or a energy champ. So yep, there we go. So Malphite's gonna be top, Katarina mid, and then bot's gonna be Sion Taric. Alright, so Kennen is a bit of well, probably one of the strongest champions. I mean, you've got really good, strong champions such as Cassiopeia, and Cassidon's a strong one. But then you've got Kennen is a really good champion, partially because he's got pretty good. He can have really good poke, and he's great in team fights. And he doesn't use mana, so it can be freed for the jungler. So I'll just quickly go through his main ability is his Q, which is Thundering Shuriken. He throws a shuriken that damages the first enemy it hits for damage, magic damage, and adds a Mark of the Storm, which is his passive. His passive is, as I said before, Mark of the Storm. Kennen's abilities add Marks of the Storm to opponents. Upon receiving 3 Marks of the Storm, an opponent is stunned, and Kennen receives 25 energy. Has a diminished effect if twice in 7 seconds. Anyway, so it looks like Cassidy forced a flash and also had a ignite going off, and then unfortunately walking forward and then being hit by that bouncing blade. So unfortunately gonna give first blood to the enemy Katarina, and Katarina fed can actually be very, very dangerous. Anyway, so started Boots 3 because I knew I was going to go against Malphite. Well, actually I was going to go either against Malphite, Katarina, or Sion. So best Boots 3. A lot of people start Doran's Ring because they say, oh, it gives me extra ability power. Don't start Doran's Ring because it's just a waste, because you can just get like an amplifying tome if you want ability power. So just, it's pointless. Don't do it, because it also gives you mana regen, and it's just a waste of money, and it doesn't build into anything either. Right, so Kennen, his passive can go really well with his shuriken and his W ability, which is Electrical Surge, which is that lightning that goes across. it has a passive, so every 5 attacks, Kennen deals magic damage, and meanwhile there was actually a kill bot. So it looks like Vayne and Lulu diving on Sion and going to be able to get the kill while Vayne goes around on one more tower to hit away. Anyway, so I'm going to go up to Kennen. Meanwhile, Vayne's going to die to Tryndamere, but I'm going to go up to Kennen. There's the Ignite. He's going to get me pretty low as well. There's the Exhaust. I'm going to flash away and then use a Shuriken, but he's already walked away. And let's see, there he is. And he does something really weird here. He just flashes away for some reason, so I can't get him, but I've already got him, so I'm able to get the kill on him. Anyway, so there was a kill on Vayne, unfortunately, when Tryndamere came up for the cleanup after she finished her dive. So his Kennen is actually a she, I believe. So his her W, so every 5 attacks, Kennen deals magic damage equal to a percentage of his attack damage and adds a Mark of the Storm to his target. So you sometimes see Kennen build AD or hybrid, and this is because it works pretty well with his W. And that's why items also such as Hextech Gunblade are also a really good item, because it gives extra spell vamp, but it also gives the extra attack damage for his W. Anyway, so I'm going to make a pretty stupid move here. Sion's got his shield up. I'm going to stun him and then throw down my abilities. And then I make a stupid move here. And I use my ultimate, and here comes Malphite. So I know I'm probably going to die. So here I am. I'm going to be slowed. There's the Ignite. There's the Malphite E or W or whatever. And there's the basic attack. Almost. There's my E, and there's the final Q, gonna finish me off. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna get out, not be able to get out of that, and that's very, very unfortunate for me. But just played it wrong. I should have just gotten out. Anyway, so when I went back, when I died actually, I got 2 amplifying tomes. This was to build into a Hextech Revolver. Hextech Revolver, first item on Kennen, is very, very important because his abilities do stack very well with spell vamp, especially that he's an energy champ. He can basically have infinite sustain in lane. So Revolver, I built that into a Will of the Ancients, and that gives me plenty of ability power and spell vamp. Health potions and some sight wards, because Malphite can actually give quite a bit of harass from his Q if he does decide to max it. Anyway, so there was a kill mid as well. Sorry I missed that. So Kassadin really low because of the Ignite, and it looks like Tryndamere is going to slow him, but there's the slow on Tryndamere, and it looks like Tryndamere apparently is getting really low as well. And Tryndamere, and it looks like he's on quite low HP, but Kassadin's not going to go after that as he's pretty low as well. And looks like that Malphite's just hanging around here, so it looks like Talon's really low as well, so I'm going to come in here. There's my Surge, my E I should say, and going to try and get the stun on him, and not going to be able to get it just yet, and there's the stun, and there's the W passive, and let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till I'm in line of sight so I can use my Q. There's the W for the stun, and then let's see, Talon's going to use this E to get to him, and there's the Q, and he's going to be able to finish him off, and we're going to be able to take him down. So, I was able to help Talon finish him off, and we were able to get another kill. So, just going to put me ahead a bit more in lane. Anyway, so, the active for his W Electrical Surge, and meanwhile, Katarina is actually in our jungle. So, it looks like Talon using his ultimate, going to actually flash as well, but there's the Bouncing Blade from Katarina, and going to finish him off. Anyway, so the active surges electricity through all nearby targets afflicted by Mark of the Storm, dealing magic damage and adding another mark. So, basically what you can do is you can get your passive from it charged up, and then basic attack, Q or E or both, and then use your W, and that will give them quite a few Mark of the Storms. Anyway, so Tryndamere is going to come in here, and I knew Katarina was here, but I was trying to get some damage on that turret, and it looks like Katarina is going to come in here. I'm going to use my Q and fail like a retard. And here comes Malphite as well, but he's not level 6 yet, so there's Katarina. I'm going to use my ultimate to try and get the stun on him. And there's the stun, and there's the stun on Tryndamere as well. I'm going to E out of that. And it looks like they're going to continue chasing for some reason. So there's the Katarina. And unfortunately, I'm going to actually ignite Tryndamere, as he was the one being taking tower hits. So, fortunately, I was able to take him down as well, while my team actually is going to go finish off Katarina and then try and go for the Malphite, but looks like they're not going to be able to get the Malphite, and they're just going to back off. Oh, Kassadin going after him, but there's the exhaust coming onto Kassadin, and it looks like Kassadin's going to use his cleanse and be able to get out. Anyway, so got my Hextech Revolver now, some health wards, sight wards, health potions, sight wards. Jeez, I'm retarded. And that's gonna give me much more sustain in lane. Hain is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh recently. Anyway, so his E is Lightning Rush. Kennen moves very fast and may pass through units, dealing magic damage and adding a Mark of the Storm to any enemy he passes through. Additionally, Kennen will gain armor and magic resistance for 4 seconds. Kennen is refunded 40 energy if he passes through an enemy, but can only gain this effect once. Lightning Rush deals half damage to minions. Anyway, so I'm going to force a flash from Malphite, and I really wanted to dive in, but I knew I was quite weak, and I didn't have my ultimate either, so I wasn't prepared for it. Anyway, so E, I actually only get 1 point in it. I normally only use it for the movement, because it does actually give you more faster movement, and I also use it just to add another Mark of the Storm. It's just much easier that way, and I only max it by level 18. Anyway, so his ultimate is Slicing Maelstrom, and this is probably the ability he's most known for. That is because he summons a magical storm that deals magic damage and applies a Mark of the Storm to a random enemy champion near Kennen every 0.5 seconds. This storm attacks up to 6 times and cannot hit the same target more than 3 times. So if it takes 3 Mark of the Storms to stun someone, then basically it stuns that person. It can only stun up to 1 person per time if you only use your ultimate and not your other abilities. So and it can do that up to 2 champions then. Anyway, so, or if you have more than 2 champions in there, then it will just add Mark of the Storms to them. Anyway, so Kassadin's going to get a kill mid on them, and looks like Trinimir's going to go after Kassadin, and I'm going to get ulted, I think, by Malphite, because I was about to take the turret, and meanwhile, Talon's going to be able to finish off Trinimir, keeping him slowed under the turret, so his ultimate was useless. Anyway, so Kennen is most known for his ultimate because of how much damage it can do. It can deal so much damage because unlike Katarina's ultimate, it can actually go to every single champion at least once because of that 6 times. It just won't deal 3 times to every champion. I'm going to just E, place a ward, and get back to lane. And it synchronizes really well with other AoE ultimates. So if you see, for instance, a Fiddlesticks, a Mumu, GP, Kennen, Misfortune ultimate, then you're in luck because that would be just AoE heaven. Anyway, so it looks like again coming in but looks like Talon's not gonna stop being just so you can recall. Actually, while not too much is happening right now, I do want to point out, and meanwhile, yep, there's the ultimate from Malphite, so I'm gonna be able to get the turret, then gonna use my different abilities, flash away. And then look at this, I'm going to use stun him, use my ignite, use my ultimate just to get enough damage, and I'm going to be able to heal up just enough to keep me alive. Anyway, so right now I'm going to get chased by Trinimir. He's not going to be able to do much. He's going to spin, and I'm just going to turn around just in time so he won't be able to slow me. And then I'm going to stun him, and then I should have actually waited before I walked out. But it doesn't really matter because he's going to back off. Meanwhile, Vayne gonna get another kill on Sion, and hopefully the enemy Trinimir. Oh, well, he's top, so we won't be able to get a kill on him. Anyways, so I'm gonna recall. Let's see what I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy a Will of the Ancients. Will of the Ancients, great item on him, as I already said. Actually. And Sorcerer's Shoes. Sorcerer's Shoes, good item. At first I used to buy, and meanwhile, looks like Vayne actually going to get cleaned up. Same with Lulu by Katarina. Anyway, so here comes Talon. Gonna use his different abilities. He has the red buff, and he's gonna be able to finish off Katarina. Anyway, gonna go after Taric. There's the exhaust and stun from Taric. and it looks like the Q going on from Talon. If Talon can just use his E maybe, and looks like he's not going to be able to finish him off, so about half HP when Talon was about half HP as well, so doesn't matter too much there. Anyway, so it looks like Trinimir is going to try and get my turret, but I'm Kennen, biatch. Not going to be able to do much. Anyway, so right now, gonna take the opportunity, to say that I have another series right now. It's my Amnesia: The Dark Descent playthrough. I know it came out like 2 years ago, but you know, I've never actually played it, and I decided just play through it. What the hell? It does stop every like 2 seconds, but it's only for like 10 milliseconds or 5 milliseconds, so I hope it's not too annoying. It's more annoying for the player than the watcher, so trust me, it's fairly annoying. Anyway, so Katarina's gonna use her her killer instincts and gonna go after whatever his name is, Kassadin, and there's a Malphite ultimate. I'm going to be able to use my ultimate, be able to take down Katarina, and just barely save that Kassadin as there's the exhaust going onto him, but looks like Malphite's going to be able to flash away, and here comes Kassadin, and unfortunately he's going to get in the way of a Q, and unfortunately be taken down. I'm going to take down Malphite, and then I'm going to try and go to Trinimir, but I'm just going to use my Q, W, and then walk back. Anyway, so that was a 2-for-1. Unfortunately, Kassadin should have just stayed back. We could have finished him without him, but it doesn't really matter. Malphite getting kills. A fed Malphite can actually be dangerous as any champion, but a fed Malphite's better than a fed Katarina. And I am certainly a fed Kennen. So as you can see, 5-2-1, I'm certainly actually helping my team out quite a bit. Anyway, so I have Sorcerer Shoes. I'll get back to the Amnesia thing in a second. I have Sorcerer Shoes. Sorcerer Shoes, good item. You can also get cooldown boots. Cooldown boots are actually good. Anyway, so we're going to be able to use our different abilities and be able to take down Scion. And I was going to ping for Dragon. And I'm not sure if I went for Dragon or not. And yep, there's Dragon. So I'm going to pull it. If I even do pull it. Yep, there's the stun. And I'm going to pull it out. Anyway, so you can get cooldown boots if you want. It helps, depends how you're going, and what you feel like. You can also get Merc Treads. Merc Treads are a good item on him. Damn it, gotta stop doing that, but Silk Shoes are probably by far the best item. Oh, pardon me. So, Silk Shoes, best item on him. Anyway, so I want to take the time to quickly say that my team's going to join me while we absolutely try and destroy this turret, but look at that. I'm going to E out, and he's already gone. Oh well. Anyway, so Amnesia. I'm going to have Amnesia in a sec. Anyway, so yeah, it's a new series I'll be doing. I'm going to try and upload at least one video every week for it on a Friday. Well, Friday for me, Thursday for other people. Anyway, so we're going to go after this turret now. There's a Condemned on the wall, and looks like Vane's going to tank the turret and actually be able to get the kill. Here comes Scion, and I'm going to be able to help take down the turret. And looks like a stun going on to nobody. Alright, so, wait. Yeah, there's a stun soon. Anyway, so, looks like that the other two are going to be here. So this is a bad engage. I'm going to use my ultimate. And unfortunately, I'm going to die, and so is Lulu to Katarina, and Katarina having her passive is just going to be able to, there, shouldn't have shown yourself, and there's the shunt post, should have just gone back out here. Anyway, so Kassadin was able to get a kill on Trinimir though, so, 3 deaths bot, that was really bad for us, but we were able to get a kill top, and, so not a complete loss. Anyway, so have my needlessly large rod. This was to build into a Rabadon's, I believe. Rabadon's great item on any AP champ for obvious reasons. And I think actually I go for a Zhonya's before a Rabadon's. I'm not too sure. Zhonya's is actually a really good item on Kennen because, first of all, the extra ability power and the extra armor. It's great against champions like Katarina deals AD and AP damage, so it's good against her. There's a Trinimir and a Scion and a Malphite, and Malphite, as you can see, went Wriggles, so the armor really does help against like certain team comps, like this one. Yeah, it's pretty good, but mostly because of the active. The active, it puts you in stasis, so you can't be attacked. So normally what you want to do is you want to flash in, use your ultimate, and then be able to use your Zhonya's, and then you'll be untouchable in that ultimate, and you'll deal so much damage. Anyway, so there was a kill. Talon be able to get a kill on Katarina as they tried to go for Kassadin, but I was able to also get a kill on Tarek, and we were able to keep our Kassadin player alive. Anyway, so Amnesia, yeah, it came out a while ago, but I really like the game right now. The first episode is only like 10 minutes, but after that, every episode will be about 20 minutes or so. Like, I don't know if they're broken into levels, because at the end of the first episode, for instance, I'm not going to say it, but well, I sort of enter a new area, so that was the cutoff zone for my first episode. That's why I actually ended it there, if anybody was wondering. So I'm not sure about the rest of the game, as I haven't actually played it before, so this is actually my first playthrough, and I have to say it is actually a pretty creepy game. I have to say. I just have to say. Also I want to iterate. First of all, I repeat things in it, because right now I've been having okay, I'm going to fail that, so I'm going to flash after Katarina, and there's the stun. And I want to point out, Katarina has 2 Marks of the Storm. She's going to Shunpo in, and then use her ultimate, but I'm just going to barely save myself and Lulu, but Lulu's just going to die, because I was able to use my Q onto Katarina, stopping her ultimate. And then I'm going to use one more Q to take her down. Anyway, we're going to go up to Malphite, but he's going to flash over the wall and save himself. Anyway, so I have a habit now of repeating words and phrases, and Kassadin's going to get the kill on Malphite, and they're going to chase up to Tarek, but it's going to be fruitless, and they're just going to recall, I think. So I have a habit now of repeating sentences and phrases and words, and I don't know why, but I think in Amnesia it's just because, like, you know, it's freaky, and it's like, oh, crap, so sort of like that. Anyway, so that's what happens in Amnesia when I was playing it. And also, I say oh my gosh with an SH, because, well, I don't believe in saying oh my god. It's slightly wrong, so... Anyway, we're gonna spot Sion doing red, and unfortunately our Lulu gonna disconnect and reconnect, and Talon's gonna get the kill on Sion, and gonna get that red buff. Anyway, so here comes Katarina, and it looks like they have this bush watered, because Talon did get, well, Katarina was able to bouncing blade him, and that sounds really awkward. That is what she said. Anyway, so yeah, that's just the way I say it. I haven't seen it, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy that series. By the time this episode's out, the first episode will already be up, I think, because this is after my Lee Sin match. Anyway, so leave feedback on that, and let's see, not too much happening. We noticed, well, I had a timer on Dragon, and then Lulu incorrectly told us the timer, even though I had it, and I was like, no, it's in a minute instead. So she was like, oh, oops, sorry. So we're just gonna hang around this area and wait for Baron's dragon to spawn. And meanwhile, here comes Malphite and the rest of the team. And look at this, Vayne's cut off from the rest of the team. She shouldn't be like this. She should be with us. Anyway, so there's the stun from Tarek. And I'm going to use my E, and there's my ultimate. I'm going to try and focus, try and get onto Katarina, but she's going to jump her out. I'm going to go after Malphite first then. And we're going to be able to take down Katarina, then Malphite, and here comes Sion, and Tarek ran away. Looks like Talon going up to bot Tarek, going to be able to take it down, and I was pinging for Dragon, and there we go. So I'm going to pull it out, and the whole point of pulling out Dragon is because it gives you, it's like leashing blue, it's basically just leashing Dragon. And meanwhile, Talon going up to Sion, and Talon using his different abilities. Looks like he was ignited, so he's just gonna back out now. I mean, that Sion ultimate is just way too strong. I think the correct way to take down an AD Sion with an ultimate like that is just ignite, which counters it because of that lifesteal, and also maybe an exhaust. And as you can see, it looks like watching Yu-Gi-Oh while playing LOL gives me luck. That's true. I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Yu-Gi-Oh is actually a Japanese series for the Duel Monsters game. I'm not sure if any of you have heard of it. I used to watch it when I was younger, and I'm just watching through every single episode right now. And right now, it is actually an awesome series. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. And while I watch it while playing LOL, I seem to get good luck. But I'm going to make a stupid move right now, maybe because I had paused LOL. And I'm going to see how... I didn't have my ultimate, and I wanted to see how much damage I could get against Sion. And it failed, and I almost died. So, gonna cue the minion and walk away. And meanwhile, it looks like that somebody's getting attacked. Yes, Katarina's gonna die to Kassadin. While Talon tries to go after Sion, and there's the Kassadin ultimate. Into the Q. Into the nothing follow-up. There's the Kassadin ultimate over the wall. Oh, damn. And yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, Kassadin's gonna ult over the wall. There's the stun by Tarek. There's the slow by Malphite. There's the exhaust going on, but nothing's gonna happen because Lulu and Pix are gonna help them. And it looks like I have a Rabadon, so I did build Rabadons first. And my next item, well, actually, itemizing for Kennen, top three major items I would definitely recommend is Will of the Ancients, Rabadon's Death Cap, and Zhonya's Hourglass, and Vayne getting a kill on Sion. And then after that, I would get a Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Rylai's is really great because it makes you tanky, so you can stay in your ultimate for longer, and I'm going to get a kill on Malphite. Anyway, so... gives you more tanky with that health. It gives you extra ability power, and also the passive, it slows the enemy, so it can keep you constantly pinned on them. Anyway, so Lulu's unfortunately gonna die to the turret. Well, Tarek's gonna get the kill. Kassadin's gonna kill Katarina, and Talon's gonna pick up the kill on Tarek. Meanwhile, we're gonna get the turret, and it looks like Talon's gonna recall because he is actually quite low. And let's see if he has any spell. Let's see what he's gonna get. He's gonna get a Bloodthirster and some nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna get attacked for some reason. Oh yeah, Xal was trying to attack Trinity. And yep, there we go. There's the turret hit. Unfortunately. Anyways. Yeah, I should probably recall right now. So it looks like a surrender vote trying to go up onto the enemy team. 3 for 2. And I'm for some reason just gonna hit that red lizard and run. Anyway. Golden health for me. So I was gonna go top with Kassadin so I could get some of that golden XP, but it doesn't really matter because he's gonna steal most of it. Anyway, so it looks like Talon's gonna backdoor mid, and I'm gonna recall along with Kassadin, and Vayne and Lulu are gonna get out of the base. Alright, so let's see what I'm gonna buy. Chain vest, yep. So next item, Zhonya's. Next item, Zhonya's. Vayne, let's see what Vayne's got. Phantom Dancer, building a Infinity Edge, it seems, with the help of a Vampiric Scepter. Seen that a lot. That's a great, that's a pretty good build. And actually a pretty good time as well. Kassadin got his Rabadons, and looks like it seems to be building a Rod of Ages or Banshees. Has the tier as well, so gonna help him out quite a bit. And Talon just doing what Talon does best, building that. Lulu going support, but then going for the needlessly large rod. I've never seen that on a Lulu, maybe because I've only seen Lulu like 2 times. Because like Lulu's support, you don't really think needlessly large rod unless it's like Soraka or Tarek or Sona, because they've got like pretty big heals, especially Soraka. So you would expect to see like Rabadon stacking because you don't need Magic Pen. I wonder if that would actually be good. Anyway, so it looks like Talon's gonna go after Katarina. There's the Malphite ultimate. There's the Katarina Shanpo ultimate. I'm going to use my ultimate, and then I'm gonna fail, and I'm gonna flash over nothing. So unfortunately, I tried to ult to save Talon, and then failed, and I saw, oh crap, so I better flash over, but they did nerf flash, so unfortunately, I flashed into the wall. Anyway, so it looks like Lulu unfortunately dying, and getting us another death. But it doesn't, it is unfortunate, but we are still in the lead, and while everybody's pushing mid, we have Kassadin going top, so, best out of a good, making some good out of a bad situation. So they are pushing mid. We can't really do much to stop them unless we revive, but Kassadin's going to take advantage and be able to take down the top turret, I think. And here comes Katarina, and let's see what's going to happen. And there's an ultimate from Kassadin, and he's apparently really low. So let's see what he's going to do. He does have blue buff, and it looks like he's not going to go over any walls, and Katarina's going to go the other way. Anyway, so I don't have anything from my last visit. Anyway, so it looks like Kassadin's going to try and recall, but Tryndamere going to ghost as he failed the spin. And there's the slow, there's the silence, and just going to recall there. Or not. Yep, and I was like, oh no, don't do anything, there's Malphite, and he's gonna use his ultimate and get away, and I'm gonna make a pretty big error. Unfortunately, I allowed the Shunpo for Katarina, and Katarina now is... Katarina's really strong right now. She's got, let's see, she's got a Rylai's, Sork Shoes, and unfortunately, I'm gonna make a mistake here, and unfortunately, well, die. I don't know how else I could put it. And meanwhile, Kassadin's going to get Tryndamere really low. And there's the Tryndamere ultimate, so let's see what happens. And unfortunately, Kassadin's going to die. So, wow, that was a 2 for none. So we're going pretty bad right now. So looks like the enemy team can catch up really easily against us now. But we are still going to keep trying and hopefully pull ahead in this game. Anyways, let's see, so what's happening? See, I still don't know how to like commentate properly when there's nothing happening. Like, I'm not sure what to say or anything, so it's a little bit annoying for me. Anyway, so it looks like we're gonna go into Malphite for some strange reason. Maybe because we have a Vayne. And looks like he's going to ult away, but Kassadin's just going to ult straight after him. And we're going to get him really, really low with the Vayne ultimates absolutely wrecking him. And it looks like Kassadin's going to be able to get the kill on him. We're going to go after Sion, it seems. Sion's going to get pretty low. But here comes Katarina as well. Katarina's going to try and ult. And we're going to be able to pin her against the wall. And we're going to be able to take her down as well. Anyway, so we took down top turret. And we have already killed 2 of them. So... looks like we're going to try and go after Sion. Sion just walking into us for some reason. We're going to go after Tarek as well. Tarek really low. Yes, there's the kill. So right now, the enemy team has 4 people down. So, pardon me. So I was going to ping like freaking mad for Baron. Awkward silence is achieved. So, yeah, I didn't ping madly for Baron. So I just pinged like once. Anyway, I hope you guys are happy. So I'm gonna leash Baron for my teammate. So I don't know, I feel really weird today. Maybe because I just played Amnesia. Anyway, so it looks like the Sion disconnected and now reconnected. Because as of 1 or 2 patches ago, if you disconnect, then the enemy team won't actually know until 5 minutes after the disconnect, but the reconnect still happens for the enemy team if you reconnect. Anyway, so we're all going to recall. We do have Baron, and we're all just going to recall, heal up, and all that crap. And let's see what we buy. Oh, look at that. Needlessly large rod. How did I know? Building into his onions. Anyway, so it looks like Talon going bot against Tryndamere. And let's see what happens. There's the Yumu's, and there's the ghost from Tryndamere. And let's see what happens. There's the slow. This is why Talon needs to buy a frozen mallet. And looks like he's lost him. Oh no, there's a flash, but here comes Katarina. So it looks like Talon's going to be the first one to lose his Baron buff. Nope, he's going to ult, so he hadn't even used his ultimate. Wow. Alright, so that's why you buy a frozen mallet on Talon. Jeez. Not only because you can keep up with your enemies, but also because of your passive, you deal more damage if they're slowed, suppressed, or rooted, I believe. So it helps out quite a bit when playing Talon. Right, I have a major headache right now. Ugh. The shield must go on though, and it's not because I'm recording, it's probably because I'm like smashing my head right now. Anyway, so here comes the stun onto Kassadin. There's the shield from Sion, and this is an AD Sion, so it doesn't really need the shield. And it looks like Kassadin's just gonna ult away, and I think he did also use his cleanse. Nope. I didn't see it either. Anyway, so it looks like Katarina and Vayne, also Vayne going crazy like mad. Mad like crazy. I know what you'd say. Oh, yeah, I should actually mention that. I was mid and I was trying to type and I accidentally pressed R and ulted. So I was really pissed because I had just used my ultimate for nothing. So we couldn't fight for like another 1.5 minutes or so. Like 100 seconds. And I was really pissed. But it would be fine. Anyway, so here comes Tariq. And he's going to try and stun me. But that was a very nice shield from Lulu, stopping the damage. And here comes the rest of the team. We're sort of sandwiched right now. It's a 4v4. We shouldn't really be doing this. But here comes Kassadin as well. We're going to go up to Trinamir. He's going to get really low. But unfortunately, that ultimate going to save him. But Lulu's going to die to Sion. Katarina's going to get taken down by Talon. Talon's going to get a double kill on Tariq. And then let's see what happens. Going to get a triple kill on Malphite. Sion going to take down Vayne. Then it looks like Talon's going to go for Sion. And Kassadin's going to get the kill. So maybe not a penta, but close to it. Close enough. So let's see. I was able to keep my Baron buff by flashing over the wall like that. That's normally what you can do. You can go in with him and then her, jeez, and Trinamir going in with no ultimate. So really retarded. That's what you can do with Kennen. You can ult and then use your different abilities. Use your Zhonya's and then you can flash away and then attack from the back. Normally, that's what you get. What you normally do with Kennen. You've got like an in-your-face type of ability with your ultimate, but then you've also got, and that fight was without my ultimate, I should say. But then you've got your poke ability, which is your Q and your W, and it just really helps out in team fights and also standoffs. Anyway, so Kassadin's going to be able to take down Katarina, as Kassadin and Katarina, Talon actually taking down bot turret and inhibitor after we took down mid. And there's a teleport from Vayne. And let's see. Look at that. I finished off my Zhonya. So let's see. I think after that I do get my Rylai's. Rylai's, as I said earlier, great item on her. For once I got it right. With emphasis. Anyway, so we're going to try and go after Sion. And I'm going to be really retarded. And look at this. I'm going to use my no ultimate. So if I had used my ultimate and then my or my Zhonya's, then I could have maybe survived that and we could have maybe gotten the kill on one of them. But because they're quite tanky and also I wasn't thinking straight, maybe because I was pissed because I had used my ultimate earlier, unfortunately that happened and we weren't able to do anything. Anyway, so Talon's gonna cutthroat in and use his different abilities. I always say different abilities because I don't know what else to say. I can't just rename all the abilities. They're gonna be able to take down Sion and Tariq. And chase after Malphite. Don't know if you should chase after a tank, but looks like they're gonna get the kill anyway. I guess with Vayne and Kassadin and Talon it's alright because like Talon can stick to them. Kassadin, same with him, and Vayne, because of her silver bolts, really helps out. Anyway, so it looks like Kassadin gotta go after Trinamir, but Trinamir I think has his ultimate, so well, I think he just used it as well, so oh well. Anyway, so Talon gonna use his Yumas and be able to take down Trinamir. Meanwhile, top turret getting taken down with Vayne and Lulu, and they're gonna be able to take the inhibitor as well. I have an amplifying tome, as I said, to build into a Rylai's. Core items: Will of the Ancients, Rabadon's Deathcap, Zhonya's Hourglass, and Rylai's, and then situational after that. So that's gonna be GG. We're gonna be able to take down the Nexus. Thanks guys for watching. Check out my Amnesia playthrough series. Second episode coming up after this video. Thanks guys for watching. Leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment on who you would like me to play next. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.